So after that, wait, so and her Ted defends the Satan team, and we see Zeta walked inside of a house as a billboard with the rest of the boys. This is all hint Weitzel and Zeta Jane into the when Weitzel he yells at the sirens to save him by using the siren powers. So they do that, and then later on they find in the Western team, and Sarah is apparently worth the snow, so they get her out of there. We then find out that the Road family has challenged them to a duel. And Rachel and Big Brother Micah say a parody as Dewey's daughter Dewson sings in sleep because she is mad at them all for not telling her that a time started. And then do the duel ended up winning. That's the entire movie. Then we have the episode called Sissio Emergence, where Rachel that's taken over by an evil version of Venom. So Cyan Alex that Tom and Vance in the Venom movie to save her, and they do. And the story now is over here. This next episode is the murder mystery. And in it, Tamaya are having a wedding. That's postponed when Davin comes in and immediately collapses. The team finds out that they got poisoned, and so Rachel and Cyan become detectives to find out who poisoned him. The way to find out is Rachel repeats this, and she says they did because she saw background characters during the wedding. They did for a toast, so we're glad to care about her. And then there was a called Evan and Taint, where we meet a twin Samantha's sister Taint. And Taint falls in love with Rachel's friend since dual Evan Rose. There's the episode called Flair's Big Secret. We found Flair's third secret they've been hiding now all this time is that Michael is his father. And then the episode called The Legends Carnival, where we find out that the Sirens and the boyfriends, along with Tyson, and all won this scene pod called The Legends Carnival. So the team in the C Words Right, and unfortunately they end up ending the day with no blood in their bodies. Austrian, this is when the love story between Rachel and Max and Sunman starts. It's because Austrian goes to investigate what is going on with this carnival with Max's help. There was on Tyson's V Storylines episode, and this is where he has Tyson join the team. He decides to ask Tyson what's wrong with Jordan's carnival, and he says he doesn't know. But she admits that she has drawn a trust on Max, but she is now dating Jacob, but she is now dating Alex, and she hates him more. But then find how the Rachel's dog Phoenix has been captured by the Roman family. There's 3 stories in this episode. The first storyline is the team going to save Phoenix and find out for Ruana's with future visions that Rachel will soon be taken over by Rachel. And then we have the second storyline where Cyan, Zeta, and Davin stay behind to help Tyson in one half be a legend, and they sing Some of the Legend with him. And Some of the Legend might be one of the songs that I will made a music video of after I finish. So like the whole fan fit. Now the third storyline was adapting through the okay. It's this number before these episodes. Okay. Okay, so and adapting to the episodes where Delissa, Michael, and Andrew are formed. So before this episode, there was Data Ninja Headband, and where Data was wearing a Ninja Headband too much, so the team decided to try to offer him. Davin and Tane suggested that take a picture of it and tell him that it belongs to somebody else, so he would do that. But Wade said that'd be lying, so no. But they they're taking a picture of it anyways, and the royal family sees it and makes it that and with is the news of Destiny made that it's a $18 artifact and they have to have it. Because is in this new reality, $18 artifacts has to be watched over by them. When Sarah find out about this and decide to reform Delissa, that Satan can help them. Later on, Delissa does help them, and Data is then able to keep the Ninja Headband and promises not wear it too much. We then have as Michael and Andrew's formation in where Michael and Andrew Miss Rachel, they can bring the flashback to life. It's also the Michael a Touring Pirates CD plays the rest of the team. But then Rachel finds out that Touring Pirates CD is poisoned, so instead of bringing the flashback to life, she goes to save the teens and poisoned and Touring Pirates its CD, and also ends up performing Michael and Andrew. So now it's about to Tyson's Face storyline episode, where in the third storyline, Esther, Delissa, Michael, and Andrew try to reform Bob and Ray early by saying in a parody do what zombies do, some and zombies too. Tulsa doesn't work. Then I think that's when we got the second movie. We called the Wayfighter movie. So we did in the Wayfighter movie, Whip, Waymond, and Nate are staying over Rachel's house. But so are Rachel's big sister Styler and her cat Teddy. When Whip ends up telling Waymond to sleep on Styler's dad Teddy, telling him that's frostbite all night. The teen discovers that he might be mind controlled by a wit. Esther, Delissa, Michael, and Andrew all figure out this must be a steamer to other families, and they're probably trying to mind control a few of their friends and have them and destroy the ship again. Later on, Rachel and J-Dub overhear another Wayfighter trying to shoot at them. So they either ride or go into that Wayfighter and see who's on it. And then not only found that the Flash is alive, but they also find a few of the Terror fans who are being mind controlled by Wit. Rachel tries to see he is Edward Collins, and Twilight is actually Mind Soul by Wit, and he ends up assaulting her net, and Data saves her life, and she finds out that he is controlled by Wit. It then finds out that the Flash's fate is death, and is actually alive, and they try his help stopping the Terra Defense, who are going to blow up the ship, but for a moment, the Flash is on their side. He then traps both of them and the Terra Defense starts shooting blood at them. Data falls asleep, and Data was able to save her life and her there and wake her up. Later on, they're able to convince the Flash to help them, and everything is fixed. We then had also told the return of Wade's tub, where we find out that Pitchback is now dead, and Wit wants to find out who told him. So he tasks the Legends with finding out who told him, or else he will tell them in return. So we told Zeta to team up to find out who told him, but they have no luck, and they're falling in love with while they're trying to find out who told him. Eventually, we found Nate that was actually Zeta who told him. And Rachel yells at Zeta, and they break up for a little bit after the oven. There was meeting you some High School Musical. Wit tries to kidnap Rachel and tells Zeta that he won't let her go unless he tells him how he can get the Pits back to life. It then tells him, and he throws Rachel into his arms. This is where they had their first test. And Rachel was Alex, and that's together with Zeta. Then has Toya Styles parts 1 through 2. So in part 1, we found that Wade's appears with a friend named Toya Styles, and she is joining the Rover family. So she decides to join the Rover family with her, and Wade decides to stop her. Wade's appears with reveals that it's all her fault. And then in part 2, the teen tries to ask her what she means, and we find out that she once tried to tell Wade's appears with, resulting in Wade's appears with meeting Toya Styles. And sings one song and be made a music video as told when everything's always their fault. While the rest of the Legends inform Toya Styles and Wade's appears with. We then have Wade's appears with the movie where everyone in the team is being mind controlled by Wit except for Wade's appears with and attacking Rachel. And so we found out that Wade's appears with actually he's with the tools he needed to mind control the team, but didn't know that he was actually going to do it. That makes us deserve for this, and they break the spell on the team. They also have a player for the first time forever, and frozen in some by Rachel and with the appears with, and also a player has died in my own way, some High School Musical 2, who's sung by Eretz and Wade's appears with. Then has two Trolls episodes. So in the first 12th episode, Poppy and Blanche find out through a future vision that they are soon going to not remember ever meeting each other. And then second 12th episode, Blanche is tattooed by a Seth, and then Poppy thinks that he was being mean to Tweet while he was being tattooed by Seth. So she throws him the volcano. So Ray realizes her mistake and asks the team to help us save him. But unfortunately, he has now turned mad, and so he calms him down and apologizes. And then I think this is when we have Wits formation, but you guys generally know or in comments or in text if I missed any episodes that were important. So in Wits formation part 1, the team finds out that Wit is not so evil, so waits and Zeta go to reform him. Afterwards, they come home to find out that Poppy and Blanche has now forgotten that they were married to other. So in part 2, Wit undoes the spell on Poppy and Blanche, and now they never meet each other. But the team doesn't trust Wit, so Rachel dresses up as either Rachel and attacks with Beatrice and Caleb. And Wit says the lies, proving to the team that he can be trusted. I think that's the whole entire season, but you guys let me know if I missed any episodes in Thomas or in text. And I know it does hate the fact that this video is so long, but I did tell you this is a really long season. So we just play the trailer for season 7, and you guys be done with this really long video. Oh, you see that the 11th family has been taking over the world. Oh, we have to find my friends that didn't help us stop them. It was dangerous. We are all trying to accept that Holmes would not be 11th family. That's not accepting it. That's not doing anything to fix it. That's the whole nobody listened to. Yeah, they didn't listen to me. Because I always thought on the outside without them. And then my ideas, I still do. You know, without my friends, I don't have a place here. I don't know where my friends are. So excuse me for wanting to find my friends in that bad place I belong. I be my duty. Easy, I happy to haunt the honestly deceiving. I just want to find my friends and a feeling for myself. Not a pass on you, and eyes, but he just want to find my friends didn't help me. And then new birds help. They took the place I belong, and now if I belong anywhere. How did I did this so long? Had any judgy feelings about this? The more I try forget about my friends, the more I miss them. I died about the place I belong. I started to feel really decent times, and to start on the outside. As we the powers, now wondering why I had made the worst you ever had in a singing mind. And Alyssa, and how I find your friends that wouldn't be something dangerous and trying to hold up and say one person away. Don't understand, every time I can't, and I don't know why. I took away a place that I belonged, and I don't feel like I belong anywhere. How did I did this so long? Missed out the feelings about this. The more I try for that the friends I hear, the more I miss them. I died about the place I belong. I feel don't feel at home. Even my stools don't feel at home without my fans now. There's hours to ways to find. Oh, you see, my fans is out there, and their losses maybe the now though. Yeah, though. I don't feel like that. They tried to really play I belong. Now I feel like I belong. I did this so long. I'm exhausted feelings about this. The more I try to forget the fact my friends aren't here, the more I miss them. I died that bad place I belong. Oh, I don't feel right. Died that bad place I belong. So after that, Rachel does try to tell Mary, but then Sayanta and then said is that Whip Raymond and one of the hall have all been brought back to life, so she decides not to tell Mary. And another episode of Rachel's crazy mind, and Rachel's crazy mind too. So, in the first one, and Rachel attempts to see one of the minds that Wanda and Sarah go inside of it. They find nothing's wrong, and Rachel just admits that she wanted to see, doesn't see what a mind looks like. In the sequel episode, there's a snake living inside her Rachel's mind, and Saya and Alex find out that it's pregnant, so they go inside of her mind to help her have a baby. And so, I think, and now I talk about the movie. I think this is what movie time is in. And so it's called Talk to Rachel movie, and in every it so is worried that the Royal family is not on vacation and they're going to attack them. So that'd be right as the Royal family comes in and drops a bomb that explodes at the ship. Rachel sees the rest of the ship doesn't see any dead bodies, so she thinks that the team is still alive. Then those zone to find and all the terror defense at a house, and they all don't want her to find her friends. So I believe this is the last scene in the season that I wanted to in toy form. So here it is. Are you okay? No, Mary tell see my friends, and since see when my birthday. Want to hurt us so bad. I hope you don't mean you want to tell her, because we don't tell people unless we know that they're talking about the lies. No, but this doesn't matter. Ugh. Okay, let's use that. Wait, so what didn't you... Either way, it's taken over me. I calm down. See my ponies. Nice stop. Now, maybe it's best to end it by going to see Mary and yelling at her, but please don't tell her. Okay. I'm gonna put it inside, tell her. So after that, we then find out that And Mal wants the lovely family to who punish them for what they did. And what they do is send them to the time of the Holocaust. We did part 2 with the team being separated, so Rachel shares a room with Elizabeth Nevins now. Raymond and Alex share a room, and then the rest of the girls share a room, and so the rest of the boys. We start out part 2 with Rachel and Elizabeth Nevins and spraying bruises off each other's faces, and that shows that the have already given them bruises on their faces. All doing that, they admit that what it was once. They're starting to realize it. And next day, they'll talk to Raymond and Alex, and they apologize now within the Raymond. Later on, they sing in the parody of Paul Jackson, Night Before Christmas, and they decide to go and that the rest of the teams that they prove to the Willie family that it has changed. But then we find out that Jacob has been poisoned. And so there's a thin between called Blood that will protect you some witch powers, but unfortunately Jacob is allergic to it. And so I believe one of them Henry gave it to him in his drink, and now he's poisoned. So they can't. So they decide to take him back to the ship and have him be healed while they go to prove to the world family that they've changed. Unfortunately, Rachel decides to tell the whole team that C knew that what they were doing was wrong, but didn't tell them. And they all mad at her for this and why away. After ceasing in a period My Once Upon a Time, and saying something sweet, part 3 is the stem, and sing in another parody as Wazy with it's in Science 2 and puts in the mistake. And undoing the spell. This episode is called Fiery, and in it, Rachel goes on missing with Nia Montero, her boyfriend. Now we and Rachel then meet this guy named Faiz in a bathroom, and afterwards he says that she likes him. And go to a church that is run by the Weber family, and Faiz, after overhearing that, and now he likes him, and tries to lean his head on his shoulder, and tossing her break his nose. Then beats him up, finding out one of his three secrets that he's hiding. The first thing he finds out is that he is a spy for the Weber family, which made so want to erase him. Rachel says that he should just wait there and see if he turns back. Rachel then tries to set up his Daston and being beast, but that didn't work out well, and of course didn't. Now he then is back to Faiz and apologizes for breaking his nose, and us so says he wants to be with him. And then they're attacked by a few of the other spies to the Weber family, and And Blaze is setting secret, and that is that his superhero name is Flare the Titan suit Owen flares out of his hands. And after the spies' royal family are all killed by the Owen flares, is that the royal family come in, and Michael offers him the chance to join them, and he promises that they won't hurt it now. He accepts, and the next day he is about to shoot Rachel with a gun, but now he stops him, and once he sees that Michael is trying to tell him to hurt now, he sees that they didn't break the promise. So he joins the team and turns good. Also, Naoi and Hamza instead of first kiss. After that, we has the episode's ending where Rachel and Cyan start to wonder where Tana might be. We then see Tana in Fireland. And as was told, the return of Tana onwards, as we see in the past how Connor died in the Fireland. We see him taken there by the twins' guards, and Twin tells him to let him go as he wants to hear him out. He says that he has power is like them, but he doesn't know how to control them. And so he vows to help him learn how to control them, and sees us so named Samantha. Instead, we then slip to a few years later, we find out that Tana and Twin Samantha are now dating. Gavin and Rachel somehow find out that Tana's in Fireland, so they go to bring him back to the team, but Twin Samantha says that he still has to learn how to control his fire powers. So the team decides to put a portal to Fireland in the middle of the Winter Wonderlands that if they need him, they can just go inside the portal and ask for his help. Next episode is called Rachel's Worst Birthday Ever. This is another one where I wanted into a toy phone scene. So in it, it's Rachel's birthday, but Mary ends up coming in and after Rachel uses a tactic to make Bob play Who's the Real One, and with her and Mary. A Mary that's mad and tells Leonard, Whip, and Raymond in response. After this, Rachel starts to mad at Mary and wants to kill her. So, I will show you guys that scene in toy form now. At the team is talking about the dado that so then a summary as season 6 and my 11-12. But I believe I remember this being the longest season I ever made for this fanfic. So this might be a way long video. I also wanted to 3 scenes in toy form, so it's also going to be a long video to that. And also I believe is doing my season 2 video that to tell you guys that now Captain Rachel has powers. Her superhero name is Petafast, has Seaton 1 as fast as the Flash, and also telling Tetris he wants with the help of Sonic Brain Boon. So when Sonic Brain Boon's made by Pegasus is So, Peter Flass. So season 6, episode 1 is the Rainbow's musical. So in it, Davin waits all find out that their old friend Dwell's store is now in a band. So they get the team tickets to go on a tour with this band. And this musical has every single song from the greatest song in it. So they first sing Come Alive when the team sings it to compete with the Rainbow's band. And the Rainbow's band sings the greatest soul to compete with them. After the Rainbow's band starts to realize that the team might be better than them, and start decides to try to steal Cyan away from her husband did it for. And before I get on the story, I tell you all the members of the Rainbows. So we have Dwell's and Teen's friends in store, or who has Holt powers. It isn't myself. And we have Stott, who is the lead guitarist of the band. And we have his brother Moss, who plays bass, and his brother Daniel, who plays the drums, and he is also the tech guy, so he works with computers during all the band meetings. Remember, we have some two sisters, Natalie and also Aisling, who are the lead singers, and they also have crushes on Mars and Stott. This is why I think both of them sing Tightrope when Stott is trying to steal Cyan away from Victor. Stott and Cyan sing and Rewrite the Stars, and then Rachel finds out about what Stott is doing to Cyan. Then we get a Star-Tail reference where Stott finds out that Natalie likes him. But Rachel is also mad at Stott for doing this, so that means the rest of the team is mad at him doing this. And so the next day, they decide to do McDonald's breakfast to apologize. And then we find out that they are all evil because Stott, Moss, and Daniel are all related to Andrew. So that's a 4 brothers family. This is actually part 1 by Tuesday. And so I had to see Rachel trying in her bed and the whole entire team telling her it's her fault. And this part I didn't really like, even though I'm the one who wrote it. I mean, I know that it's true, this is all her fault, but instead of pointing that out, they should be helping her figure out how to fix it, but nope, they're like, it's your fault. But I would point out that I didn't want Tat and Rachel to be perfect. I didn't want to be like Mary Sue and be perfect. And so I made a few things throughout the show be her fault because of that. It's easy to like learn some mistakes. After Rachel asks for the team to go away so they can try and be alone, C1s include Stott in a bar. When Stott and I play the other side, which I might be entering a music video of later on after I finish summarizing the whole entire show. And during that song, and he convinces her to join in the Rainbow's band and become evil, but Danny finds is only doing this to teach the Weapons a lesson. And they understand the lessons trying to teach them, and they differ. And in the end, the Rainbow's band turns third and sings from now on in celebration. Then she start Natalie, Darcel, and Moss all fall in love and sing in Million Dreams. So I think that's all the songs. And there's so many that I included in the episode, but I didn't include Million Dreams a prize as towards to that I don't like it. But you guys let me know in the comments or as a text if I missed any of the there's so many songs. And that's basically the whole entire episode. Next episode is called The Sentence Perry Needle. So this one was actually one of the only episodes that wasn't in the binder that my brother made me for my birthday. So I have to tell you guys that it's in memory. So in it, Rachel and Beulah made a script for the team to follow for this sentence playing these dosing. And starts off with Rachel saying in a period, what's my name? Some sentence 2. Afterwards, Ian sees that Alex is her first mate and that's jealous of this. And so as he sends Triamine is Audrey and pisses her out the window at the end. This is the story of the things that Rachel and Beulah didn't expect her to do that was in the script. Rachel and Beulah also spying on and Cyan while she's doing this. Cyan comes out of the room and growls at Rachel and Beulah, which is another thing that they expect her to do. She then puts Beulah to sleep, and I forgot to mention there's also another episode we find out that Jacob is related to John Constantine. And so this ends up kidnapping John Constantine and taking him to the Isle of the Lost. The team then waits up and a few of the other team members are still asleep, so Jacob sings one test to wake up Esther. And this probably made no sense because Jacob and Esther end up breaking up later on, so I don't know why they tied this to love, but they end up breaking up later on, but okay. They then go to the Isle of the Lost to save John Constantine, and Mal and Evie join them, so they sing Somewhat Voting Wisdom. Then saving John Constantine and Rachel apologize to Cyan for making her the villain in script. At the end of the episode, they sing in a parody of Waddington Tour. Season 6, episode 3 is Batwoman episode, where Davin and Rachel go to ask Batwoman for help with a missing, but he says no. Oh, and Davin also admits that he's been fighting with Winston, so they go back to the ship to help him with that. season 6, episodes 4 through 6 are Don't Do One, parts 1 through 3. So this was the one by one to include the toy phone video, but it's gonna be very, very short. So in part 1, and we have the teen singing a parody of Lazy Riddles and Signs 2, while they poison a few of their friends and just poisoned apples. The next day we find out that the poisoned apples caused as Miss Ampy and Miss Ashley to hire Rachel and Cyan as the new principal and vice principal of the school. Raymond tries to come into the classroom and tell them that what they're doing is wrong, but they don't listen. And Rachel sings How Bad Can I Be and the robots. Later on, we have the scene that went into in toy form, and we see the team all talking to Mal, and Rachel wants to see what's going on, and so we'll see he jumps out the window and runs over, and so I wanted to do a little stunt in toy form. So.